Gauteng High Court in Pretoria's full-bench judgment that declared that the Zambian government is entitled to bury former President Edgar Lungu for the purposes of a state funeral and burial has been flagged by counsel on behalf of the Lungu family as one that leads to a dangerous road of the deprivation of the rights of widows if questions of law are not resolved in the Supreme Court of Appeal.
The question of principle remains. This is a complex legal question. It has not been resolved before. It's the first case we are aware of where a foreign state comes here to claim the bones of a deceased person contrary to the wishes of the wife. It's the first case that we are aware of. So that's why we say this is a matter that should go to the Supreme Court of Appeal.
The Lungu family also challenged the finding that there was an enforceable agreement between the two parties, charging that she cannot contract over a corpse as it is outside the realm of contract.
When it comes to a corpse, a dead body in South Africa, the law follows the Roman Dutch system. In fact, when we research this, it comes all the way from the Roman law. It's affirmed by Foot as well as Hugo de Groot in their exposition of the law. They both say that a corpse is outside the realm of contract. No one can contract about a corpse. A contract over a corpse is ipso facto contra bonus mores, something that cannot be contracted upon.
Counsel on behalf of the Lungu family further argued that there exists reasonable prospects of success, that the case can be decided differently and produce an outcome of an unqualified right afforded to Esther Lungu, adding that it is unsettling for a foreign state to approach a South African court using Zambian laws for the remains. Counsel on behalf of the Zambian government, however, says there is nothing sinister about this.
No other court would reasonably conclude that a different outcome should be arrived at, and in any event, even if South African law were to apply, the conclusion would be the same, and that is that the Zambian government would have the burial right, and that is the clear right that the applicant, that the respondent relies on in the founding papers. It says, I have a right to bury, and the fact that the late president is in South Africa does not detract from that right, and that right can be enforced in this country. There's nothing sinister about the government turning to the South African courts to enforce a right that it has in terms of Zambian law.
If the Lungu family is successful, the matter will then head to Bloemfontein, which houses the judiciary's capital, the SCA. Judgment was reserved. Kani Mapanga, SABC News, Pretoria.